Hello, good evening, friends. Here we have Mr. CA Chetan Maruji. He will be the faculty, and Mr. TA Lokesh Agarwalji. He will be moderating. Over to Lokesh.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, students. This is the session for handling criticism, feedback positively. This is the webinar series of 100 webinar series. This is the 21 series of this series. This series is organized by the Board of Study. I give my thankful to the President Sir C.H. Ranjitji Singh Nanda, Vice President Sir, Chairman Board of Studies C.A. Rohitji Ruhatia, and Vice Chairman C.A. Singhviji. And I welcome to the C.A. Chetan Maruji. He is the speaker of this topic, and he is guiding us today how to handle this kind of things in our practical life. I give brief introduction of the C.A. Chetan Maruji. He is the FCA, pass out in 1997. He is the promoter partner of Mantri Maru and Company. The firm is having a wide experience, about 25 years. The firm is giving his professional service in the financial consultancy, tax advisory, auditing, assurance, business process outsourcing, management consultancy, and other financial services. The firm is based at Pune, and Mr. C.A. Chetan Maruji is a member of subgroup of Internal Audit Committee of WIRC in the year 2018-19. He was a member of study group formed by CH2 to provide assistant Central Board of Direct Tax for enhancing any provision or forums. He always tried to create win-win positions for every situation. He always react positively in adverse situation also. He always say think positive, act fast, and work perfectly. He is always a scope for improvement. So keep learning, keep improving. I handed over session to C.A. Chetan Maruji. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Am I audible, Rokesh ji?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon, students. First of all, I would like to thank and congratulate the council members, the president and the vice president of the institute, board of studies, and moderator C.A. Lokesh ji Agarwal, and all dignitaries here for conducting such an important session for CA students, which will help each one of you to improve and develop your skill sets and personality apart from your academics. I further extend my sincere gratitude for giving me an opportunity to express my views, my thoughts on such important topic, which will help all of us to improve ourselves. Friends, today's topic is very, very interesting. Let me tell you frankly, it is very interesting and really very important in our life for your career, for your career and professional growth and academic success. But not only that, it will also help us in improving the personal life and social relationship. Today, we will discuss this in detail, and it will not just an informative or motivational talk. I will try to make clear that I will try to make you understand the details and intricacies of this subject, these qualities, and not only that, we will discuss and learn the tricks and techniques so that we can inculcate this quality in our life. It will help us in improving our career or growth or in professional and personal life. So let's start. But before we start, I would like to start with a small story. This story is of a villager who is a mukhia sarpanch of a village, and his village is facing the problem of a scarcity of water. So what he has decided to go to the town, to Tehsil, and talk to the government official to get the canal built in his village, so that he can get the water in his village. But before doing that, or before going to the tehsil office or district place, he has decided. So he has prayed to the God. Hey God, today let me meet my maximum dushman, my maximum enemies, my maximum foes who are there, so that's all. So by listening this prayer, his wife clearly got surprised. Why is he asking to meet his foes? Why is he asking to meet his enemies when he is going to go for such an important task? And it is just a day or 2 3 days remaining, and he has to go there. Why is asking the enemies to meet there? So he said, just wait and watch. It will happen for sure in a good way. So he started his day. When he has started, the first enemy comes up. He crossed the line. So he came to know that he is going for the to the tehsil and township. So he started talking to him and telling him, yelling at him, telling him that how are you going to speak there? You are looking so bad. You are not even washed your face properly. So no tehsil office is going to entertain you. Okay. So person number one, lesson number one. Thank God that I will have to be make sure that I'm bit presentable. Okay. He gone ahead. Second person met him. When second person met him, that is again an enemy. So that enemy started talking to the villagers and telling them, look at him, how shabby he is looking, how he has not even wore the proper clothes, he don't have the proper shoes. So lesson number two, person number two, thank God. So I will have to be make sure that I'm presentable. I should be in a better attire. So he got ahead. He gone ahead. Third person met him. Third person told him, "Arey, you are not able to speak the proper language. You should not be the sarpanch at all. I should be the sarpanch. I would have presented it in a better way. My communication skills are better than what you are having." So person number three, lesson number three, that my communication skills should be better. I should be presentable enough. So likewise, he met a lot of fellow that day, and he improved himself. Make sure that he is presenting his problems of village to the tehsil, and he got ready for his own presentation. So friends, now you came to know that I just share the screen just before I start. Sorry, I forgot it. Yeah. So what is this? This shows us that the criticisms or feedbacks are very, very important for us to improve ourselves, for our success, for our growth, for our overall improvement and development. Lokeshji, the screen is not, are you able to see the screen?
Screen is visible.
Yeah, screen is visible, right. So this is what the understanding about the feedback. So what we have understood is that feedback is nothing but the someone's observations towards us about our behavior, about our performance. That can be it can be general to improve improving the performance, or it can be a specific flaws. It can be educative, so that we can improve our skills, we can improve ourselves to present our own skills and performance. So this is what the basic idea about the feedback and performance. But guys, let me tell you very frankly, we all are human beings. We all hate criticism. It hurts. It hurts when someone is speaking about us something bad, isn't it? So what is that? But we will have to understand it very clearly here, that the person who is criticizing us, he plays very, very important role in our life. He is really an important person to make sure that we will develop, we will improve ourselves, and without the critics, it is very difficult us to improve. Friends, be it foes, be it family member, or be it your colleague, be it a known person or unknown person, all of them are really very important for the success and development of ourselves. Let me give an example again. We all know driving. We all know you must have learned driving, you must have learned the guitar or music, or you are going to the classes. And while going to the classes, your teacher explains you, भाई थोड़ा clutch है ना पूरा दबाना. While driving, he says you to push entire clutch appropriately, then you can shift the gear. So he's giving you the feedback that what are you supposed to do. While playing the guitar, he says you that you have to move the strings in this manner, then the music will play appropriately. So likewise, in our day-to-day life, we take coaching, we take tuitions, we go to the teachers, we go to the coach, and they explain us how to improve our skills, how we can increase, how we can improve our development. So these are for that we are paying them. Let's understand, for taking the coaching or understanding the skills development, we are paying them. But in regular life, our family, our friends, our social members, they all are available with us and they are ready to give us the feedback. But it hurts when they give us the feedback, when they criticize us, but it should not happen. But here one thing is very scientifically proven. क्या होता है जब हमें कोई क्रिटिसाइज करता है तो इट हर्ट्स अस बिकॉज हमारा एक केमिकल लोचा होता है वहां पे. So it is scientifically proven that there is some chemical happens and we start reacting to those as if it is a threat to me, as if it is a threat to me. When someone threats you, you react in a different manner than a regular manner. So this happens in this scenario also, and that's why your reaction, your hurting reaction is very important, very obvious. And how we react normally, we fight or we flight or we freeze. So what is that? We fight, we start immediately start defending ourselves. That listen, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm good at this. I'm good at that. We start arguing with that fellow. Okay. So no, don't do that. We will come that to again later. Or we flight. Flight means we run away. हम भाग जाते हैं. हम क्या करते हैं? Now, okay, I understood what you are trying to tell me. Let me go. So we flight away. We fly away from the situation. We don't face the situation. We fly away from the situation. Or we get freezed. Freezed means teacher हमको बता रहे हैं या हमारे bosses हमको या हमारे colleagues are telling to us, are observing, giving their observations about us, or they are giving us the feedback, and we are freezed. We are not reacting to them. No, this is also not supposed to be done. So this is what I normally we do. So now we have understood what is the feedback. Now we have understood what is the criticism. How are they important to us? Let us understand what are the types of feedback. So there are various types of feedback. There is a positive feedback. There is a constructive feedback. So positive feedback is nothing but the acknowledging our achievements, about our behaviors. So whatever the positive thing we have done, it is about the positive feedback. Then there are the constructive feedbacks. These are very important feedbacks. Constructive feedback is nothing but the areas for improvement, specific areas actionable suggested by the person, that this I feel that this is the thing where you should improve yourself. Then there are negative feedback also. This addresses areas needing improvement but should be presented in a constructive way, offering solution and guidance. So negative feedback are equally important. Here again, I would like to share a story with you. Byju's. All of you are aware about the Byju's. Byju is a wonderful edutech. During the COVID, they have done they have earned a good valuation, but when they have got a lot of investment, the financial investment, their financial investment have suggested certain parameters, certain suggestions to them regarding their financial engineering, and they have not listened to it. So that was a construct. And all of you know, all of you are aware of now that where is the Byju? So you should be aware, you should be open enough to understand what someone is trying to tell. You should be open enough to validate those and act accordingly. Then there are coaching feedbacks. This focuses on helping individuals and develop their skills to reach their potential. So friends, we have got big capabilities, huge capabilities and huge potential in ourselves. But at times we don't reach to that level because of the certain limitations, inherent limitations, or we feel that no, it is not required to do so, and we don't we don't stretch ourselves. But these coaching feedbacks are really helpful for us to stretch ourselves and reach to our potential. Then there is appreciation feedback also. This expresses the gratitude for the specific actions and behaviors. A lot of times we do a good things and the people really appreciates us also. So this is also a wonderful feedback. But this feedback is two-way sword. How I'll explain you with a story. There is a sculpturer. Sculpturer used to create statues with his own hands. बहुत सारा काम करते थे और एक स्टैचू अच्छा बनाते थे. He was very popular in his town. Then his son also grown up with father. That son started creating the statues, and he has started creating the wonderful statues. But whenever he used to create a statue, his father used to come to him, show certain flaws into it, and he used to rectify it. This routine has been started, and in due course of time, in certain some time, that son has got huge popularity. Everyone started coming to him, buying his statues, and giving a premium also. But still, his father used to come whenever he create new statue. His father used to come to him, telling him that this is the flaw, you rectify it, and he used to rectify it, and his premium goes higher. His popularity gets increased day by day, day by day. Every day he's getting popular. But after certain point in time, whenever his father shows him his flaws in the statue, he used to get irritated gradually. And one fine day, he decided not to listen to his father and gone ahead with the whatever the statues he has created out of his own skills. Looking at the things, his father understood that he is not able to listen it now. Now he will not listen to him, and he will go ahead whatever the statues he has created. With this, he has started selling the same statues what he has created without rectifying the flaws suggested by his father. So he has got the appreciation from the villagers. They have started giving him the premium because of his good things. So because of this appreciation feedback, he thought that I am good at myself. Why do I need to rectify my flaws? And he has not listening to his father. After some point in time, after a few months passed on, villagers started not liking his statues because the flaws remained there. No one was there to tell him about the feedback. No one was there. His father. He was not listening to his father. So father also stopped to telling him or suggesting him his flaws, his problems, his anomalies. So the statues are defective statues which he was not aware of, and the villagers started disliking his statues. His popularity gone down. So he came to know some problem is there. Then he has gone to his father, talked to his father, and then his father has suggested again to rectify those flaws, and he got popular again. So friends, whenever the appreciation comes to you, you have to be very careful about yourself. Still, you are supposed to look into the whatever the feedbacks are coming to you, whatever the people are your friends, your family members, or your colleagues are going to share the feedbacks with you. Please take it positively. Even others are liking your work, others are liking your approach. So this is what about the types of feedback. Now let us come about the importance of feedback. What is the importance of the feedback? They are very crucial in our development because it helps us to understand our strength. It helps us to understand our weaknesses. We can learn from the mistakes. We can refine our behavior. So this is very important. And by providing insights into how others perceive their action and behaviors, feedback also helps us for self-awareness and enable the personal growth. Here I'll explain one more thing, how important the feedback is. And you look at the picture, this is a wonderful car and got crashed. So here I would like to tell you, so what is the important part in this picture? The brake. How brake facilitate us in the car while driving the car, how brake facilitate is. Normally, we apply the brakes when we want to stop, we want to lower our speed, we use the brakes. So how brakes facilitate us? Only for the stopping the car or slowing down the car? No. Brakes are important to us to speed up the car. Guys, it inculcates confidence in us when you are driving a car. Supposing you are driving a car and there is no brake in the car. Will you go beyond 10, 20 or 30 ka speed? Not at all. We speed up our car only because we know the brakes are there to take care of us and it will stop the car whenever you wish to. So brakes are very important to speed up. Exactly the same thing. Criticisms and feedbacks are working like a brake for us. If they are there, we can speed up our career, we can speed up our professional life, and we can get the achieved and desired success. So with this, so what are the importance of the feedback? We can discuss it further. That it increases the self-awareness. Yeah. So it increases the self-awareness. Feedback whether positive or constructive, offers us the self-awareness. What are my behavior, or what is my impact? How am I impacting others? It allows us to understand ourselves. So these are the feedback. How are you behaving and it impacting others? We understand because of the feedback. Then we can identify the strengths and weaknesses, because it highlights both the areas. When there are, as we have seen, that there are appreciation, there are negative, there are positives. So it helps us in identifying our strengths and our weaknesses, which further helps us in improving our strengths and work on the weaknesses, and so that our performance gets better and better. We do some mistakes. Every human being do some mistakes. So constructive criticisms helps us to recognize the specific areas where we have done the mistake, so that we can rectify those mistakes and we can improve those areas and create further opportunities for ourselves. Positive feedbacks build the confidence amongst us. So there are various. It encourages us to continuing doing the effort what we have done till time, with additional skill sets because of the other feedbacks. So getting the feedbacks from our acquaintance is always help us to create an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to learn and grow without damaging the self-esteem. Then fostering a growth mindset. It is also very important, because feedback and constructive criticism promotes a growth mindset, encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for learning and development. It also improves our social skills. Feedback can help us to understand and impact our behavior on others and develop more effective communication and interpersonal skills. It helps us in enhancing the performance also. By we can enhance our performance if someone has given us the feedback that XYZ, specific feedback we have got, that while doing doing certain work, we have done some mistake. So we can enhance our performance. We can enhance our performance with such feedbacks. The next, when the feedback is given and received constructively, it strengthens our relationship and trust within the team and organization. When you are receiving the feedback and you are working on those feedback, it internally improves your relationship amongst the colleagues, amongst your bosses, and you can build the trust, being you have got the feedback and you're working on those feedback. Friend, feedback is really very important. I will give you one more example of how the important to receive the feedback and to work upon it. All of you must be aware, we have got the wonderful cricketers. We have got the Prithvi Shaw, we have got Shubman Gill also. Shubman Gill has recently appointed as the captain of Indian Test cricket team. Both Prithvi Shaw and Shubman Gill both are equally technically sound, wonderful batsmen of their own. But there are certain suggestions and feedbacks which our BCCI has given to Prithvi Shaw. Those feedbacks with regards to his fitness, his health, has been ignored. And all of you are aware that now the Shubman Gill and Prithvi Shaw from the same era, but Shubman Gill listened to the feedback. Though he has got the appreciative feedback, still he kept his cool and he is going ahead as an Indian captain of Test cricket team, whereas Prithvi Shaw is not even a part of a cricket team. So guys, this is what the importance of feedback. We should take it very openly. So how to handle this is really $1 million question. And today we will be further discussing how to handle these feedbacks and criticisms. How we can positively respond to these feedbacks, which will help us to build stronger relationship and achieve our desired goals and success. So first of all, what will be the first step? What is the first step when you receive a feedback from someone else? So first of all, we should acknowledge and appreciate the feedback, because guys, the person who is giving us the feedback He is continuously observing us. He is continuously looking at us. Whatever the work we are giving, we are providing to them. He's taking some time. He's taking out some time from him. He's taking the effort to looking at your work, and they are giving you the feedback. So we should express, first of all, we should express our gratitude to them for giving the feedback to us. Then we should validate their perspective. Even if you are not agreeing to it, there can be a specific point that you are not agreeing to it, or you cannot, but still it is important to acknowledge their views. For example, you can say that I appreciate your views because he has taken some time to give you the feedback. He has taken some effort to give you the feedback. Don't disregard it immediately and show you are listening. Be attentive when someone is telling you about your feedback, someone is giving you some tips about the improvement. There can be a constructive improvement, there can be educative improvements, there can be various appreciative feedbacks, which will be surely help us in constructing our own goal, our performance, develop our skills to achieve our performance growth. So we should, first of all, we should acknowledge and appreciate the feedback, the person who is giving us the feedback, by expressing our gratitude, validating their perspective, and we should be attentive enough to understand what that person is trying to tell us, what person is trying to convey us. Then we should demonstrate what we are understanding. It may happen that you may not be able to understand whatever all the things has been informed by that person. You should ask and clarify whenever it is necessary for you that what he is trying to convey, what his point of view is, what he's trying to what kind of improvement he's expecting from you. So please clarify those things whenever it is required. Avoid defensiveness. When your understanding is, don't be defensive or don't be offensive. Don't make excuses. Don't try to justify why you have done this, why you have done that. First of all, understand what he's trying to convey. You have got your own reasons to it, but he has also taken some effort out of it. And he must be showing you, there can, as we have seen, there can be some coaching feedback also. So he's also giving you the solutions. He's also providing you the solutions, how to work upon certain things. So listen to it carefully, understand it, clarify it, and don't try to justify it immediately. And we should understand that it is a wonderful opportunity for us to learn the new things, which will help us in growing further, which will help us in enhancing the performance. So we should, and first of all, after appreciating, we should understand the nature of feedback, details of feedback, so that we can learn new things and enhance our performance, enhance our efficiency. Thereafter, we should show some commitment for the improvement. So this is very specific. If you have appreciated the person, yeah, thank you very much for giving me the feedback, or you have attentive enough to listen to his feedback and criticisms, whatever he has given to you. You understood it, then you have validated it. Yeah, क्या होता है बहुत बार immediately हम लोग react करते हैं. So don't reflex or don't react immediately. First of all, digest it, understand it, digest it, and you find, yeah, the point is valid. It makes sense to understand the feedback. Then we should show the commitment to take some specific action. So express that you are going to take some action based on whatever the feedback is given to us. If possible, if it is possible for you, be specific and commit the person, your boss, your colleagues, your friends, that you are going to take so and so action to make sure that the flaws get rectified and you can perform better next time. Not only that, once you have decided to take a specific action, you should see to that person later and offer follow-up that whatever the feedback has been given to you, it has been the specific action has been taken with so and so timeline, and it has been completed or it has been rectified, and now your performance got improved. So that will surely encourage the person to give further feedbacks to you for your further goal, for your further development, your further growth and improvement. When speaking to the person, we should speak in a very positive language and positive tone. Guys, please express your thoughts and feelings in a very positive manner and very appropriate tone. The person who is giving us the feedback should not feel that you're offending that fellow. You should keep your tone quite calm and respectful, so that even if you are disagreeing to the feedback, it's okay. We should be agreeing to disagree every time. Let let that person to express his feedbacks, to express his observations, to give you suggestions. हो सकता है, maybe he may be wrong. It's okay. At least you listen to him and then focus on the solution. If someone has started the solution, has given the solution, instead of finding the new solutions, try to work out the solutions, or at least study those solutions, whether they are workable for you. And if it is really workable, please act upon that. So these are the ways which we can surely work. We can surely handle the feedbacks and criticism. So it is simple that we should acknowledge and appreciate the person, then demonstrate the understanding, try to understand in detail, get the clarity if needed, then show your commitment for the action, specific improvement, that what are the actions you are going to take, revert back to him that so and so action has been taken, and then be positive with language, with your tone, with your approach and attitude towards the feedback. So the person who is giving the feedback will feel that, yeah, you are really respectful for his feedback. These are the few examples which we can use for the while responding the feedback. If someone is really giving you the feedback with the constructive criticism, you should appreciate those. Even in case of negative with a specific solution, you should appreciate those. And for the positive feedback, of course, we should reciprocate with the positivity from our side. These are the few techniques which we have already discussed in detail. So we have already discussed the Shubman Gill and Prithvi Shaw. This another photo is of the great Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli. You all know Sachin Tendulkar. We all of us are aware who is Sachin Tendulkar. Let me tell you frankly, Sachin and Vinod Kambli both are equally talented. They were friends since their childhood, from their school days. Still, when they gone to the international level, they almost made their debut more or less a couple of years time gap. Sachin has also performed. Vinod Kambli was equally performing well that point in time. They got lots of appreciations from the entire nation, but handling the feedback made the difference at the end. It is very important to handle the feedback positively with open-minded and stay calm, stay cool whenever some feedback comes to you. You all are aware where the Sachin Tendulkar has reached, even after getting so much of appreciation. Friends, at times, appreciative feedbacks are also dangerous. Too much of appreciation, too much of success, to handle it needs lot of courage, lot of efforts. So make sure that even if you are doing good, you are doing excellent, still there is always the scope for improvement. Please try to understand, whenever you are, there may be a time you can go through the tough times and you can go with the bad times. Whatever, or even the good times are also there. So whenever you are passing through all three phases separately, differently, you should make sure that you make your composure well, so that you can react positively even in adverse situation and react calmly even in the positive situation. So it won't spoil you, or it won't make you put you in trouble later on, and you can reach to your growth level fantastically. So these are the final tips and few takeaways which we can come out with this. We can stay calm and open-minded. We should stay calm, as I already told you. Whenever someone is giving the feedback, please be open. Please keep your mind open. Listen to it carefully. Listen to it calmly. Don't react immediately. Don't fight. Don't flight. Don't freeze. Stay calm, stay cool, be open to take the feedbacks, take the tips, make out the solutions. Don't distinguish the feedback from emotions. Don't indulge your emotions with the feedback. If you are started listening to the feedback emotionally, it may disturb you. It may surely disturb you. And while disturbed, you may not be able to perform the way you're supposed to be performed. Every person has a potential. Every person has a capability to perform. It is up to us it how to take the feedback. So someone is giving the feedback. Don't get disturbed. Listen calmly. Listen coolly. Understand his point of view. He may be right. There can be a multiple views to a single solution, and everyone, all the solutions are correct. Maybe the person who is giving you the feedback may have a different point of view which is important, and you might have missed it. So don't mix up your emotions with the feedback. Express gratitude, really important. आजकल हमें ऐसे लोग बहुत कम मिलते हैं जो हमें ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक्स या ऑनेस्टली हमको क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं. Not only criticizing or giving the feedback, but also they are offering the solutions to you. I think we should express a wholehearted gratitude to them, because that person has taken out a lot of time, he has taken a lot of good efforts to make you perfect. Demonstrate understanding. So you should understand what that person is telling you, get the clarifications, make sure, validate his point, understand his point of view, understand his perception to the situation. It will help you to improve further. Filter feedback, no judgmental. There can be certain feedbacks which you may not like it, or which may not be appropriate. Okay, it's okay. Let the feedback come to you, digest it, understand it, and then filter it out. That these are the really important feedbacks to you. And if you are confused, that the person has told me this, then he has given me the so and so feedback while working on a specific assignment. So what should I do? I have to done very correctly. So what should I do? So if you want to help, you can take the help of others also at this point in time to filter the feedback. Please don't be judgmental about that person. That person came to you not to discourage you, but to make sure that you are improving. Show commitment, prepare action plan for the improvement. Guys, when someone is giving you the feedback, commit yourself with an action plan. You should have an action plan in place. And give a commitment. Once you give the commitment, you start working on that. If you don't देखता हूँ करता हूँ वाला attitude अगर हम रखते हैं, if we say yeah, I'll see to it, I'll make sure that it will happen. Don't say. Give commitment. Just by saying देखता हूँ करता हूँ, it will not happen. You have to be committed to yourself so that you will take an appropriate action plan for your improvement. And ultimately, our improvement is good for our growth, our success. So whenever someone is giving you feedback, someone is giving you the criticizing you, I think we should work on it with a specific action plan. And while we are taking out some action plan, we should good enough to revert back on their feedback. If it is really good for us, it is for the betterment, for better improvement of us. Be positive and express your thoughts. Yes, you should be positive while listening, and you should be polite while expressing your thoughts. You should be respectful to that person while expressing your thoughts. Why have you done this? With such kind of discussions with the positive mindset, you may come out with some appropriate solution which will help you in your further development and improvement. And finally, rather this should be the first one, but I wrote it purposefully. Don't fight, don't flight, don't freeze. Guys, if someone is coming to you, giving you the feedback, don't start fighting to him. मुझे सब पता है, I know how to do the things. No, don't do that. Understand it. Try to listen to him. What he's trying to tell you. You have got all the time to disregard it. First, you listen to him. Don't immediately answer him. Whatever the feedback he has given to you, it's okay. Understand it. You can validate it. We have already taken that validation is one of the process in our case. So don't go through that validation and react accordingly. Don't fight immediately. Don't argue immediately. Don't flight. don't shy away from the, if someone is giving you the feedback, don't shy away from that. Don't run away. I understood what you're trying to tell me, and I'll come back. Don't do that. Understand it. Don't fly away, and don't freeze. Freeze means, I already explained you that just listening to it without any reaction will surely not suitable for in such situation. You should take the feedback very positively. In Marathi, it has been said that Nindagache ghar asave shezari, means my critics should be my neighbor, because the person who is criticizing you, your critics, is always there, free of cost, free of charge, for your improvements. He will always tell you what are the khamia in you, what are the drawbacks in you, what are the flaws in you. So you are readily all these things are readily available for you to improve. So you are aware that where should I improve, or where should I take care while delivering certain assignment. What are the dangerous things for me, where I should take care before performing any assignment, before going to study. You should be aware that, okay, my accounts are weak, my financial reporting is weak, or my audit is weak. I will have to work on that more, because your critics has already done the analysis for you. He's ready with his own analysis. Now you have to decide your action plan. What are the action you are supposed to take when that person is giving you the feedback, or that your critics is giving you the readily available improving pointers. So with this, I think I have. Thank you very much. I also expect a feedback from you, because feedback really matters. You can give me the feedback with regards to content, with regards to the presentation, with regards to the deliverables. My WhatsApp number and my mail ID is given. You can anytime get in touch. If any help is required, you can anytime get in touch with me. I will be surely happy to help you out. Lokesh ji, if you have any question answers, we can take the question answers.
Yeah, we will take the questions. I request the support kindly share the questions.
Hello. ये दो questions. I have sent 2 questions, Mr. Lokesh ji. There is question. Sometime client criticize a lot of no faults of us. The fault is of his own staff, and he is passing his staff faults on us. How to deal with such situation?
As I already told you, don't fight immediately. You go, you understand, first of all, understand his point of view. Then you can react. You can decide your action later on, or you should have a specific, at that point, supposing a client is, you are working on some client's assignments, you have asked certain details from that client, and that client's staff has not responded in time to you, and now the client is telling that you have not done these works in time, but he's not taking cognizance that his staff has not provided me the details. Am I right? This is the question is.
Lokesh ji, one question was put up first.
I didn't get the question, sir. Where is that?
Yes.
So I think what the question, sir, has explained to us. So in that scenario, if you have the data with you, if you have the database with you that you have mailed your WhatsApp, or you have sent the messages to the staff, make sure that you are also, next time onwards, first of all, make sure that you are marking CC to the client, your main owner of the firm. Make sure that you are keeping everything on record, so that if someone comes with this kind of allegations, you will be ready with your support document. So look at it. It is again a better for our improvement. So here he has shown us what is the flaw in our system, what we have lacked in our system, that we have not marked CC to him, or we have not kept the thing on record. So he has improved us. So let us take it in that way. There are 2 aspects of this question. One, where I can improve myself, and second, how I deal with the client. So I'm giving you the first part. So I'm giving, someone is speaking in between. So the first part, improvement. So I need to improve myself when I communicating with the client, with the staff. that I should make sure that I am sending the mails to the client staff, marking CC to the client, so that he is aware that his client is not, his staff is not performing well, and it is not your fault. Secondly, if you have the such mails, you might not have kept the CC to owner to the CC in CC. Then you can show them the mails and make sure that you are out of the trouble. But there is always hope of improvement. We should improve our system by marking the mail to the owner here time onwards. Yes, sir. Any more questions, sir?
Okay, see, you have some?
No more questions, sir.
Sir, one more question which was earlier sent by the students. What strategies, tactics can be employed to maintain composure and openness when receiving criticism from a boss peer, particularly as we are the verge of appraisal cycle? Important to note that both have no negative feedback. Additionally, how can we distinguish between constructive feedback and unproductive criticism from this type of people?
These two big questions. Can you send it to me on chat so that I can understand it appropriately? Lokesh, can you share it on chat, please?
I also didn't getting the message. Sir, please send in the group chat.
I have put at that. First part of question is.
Yes, sir. So break it in two parts, so it will be easier to understand the question.
What strategies or tactics can be employed to maintain composure and openness when receiving criticism? Both peer, particularly, we are at the verge of self-appraisals.
So basically, first part. So you have to be very open when you are receiving any feedback. Listen, always to think that someone is criticizing you for creating trouble for it is not right. You should be open enough to understand what is trying to convey. What he's trying to convey through feedbacks. Be open. If you are open mind, you will be able to analyze it properly. If you have accepted it, you have listened in a disturbed mind, you will not be able to analyze the problem or his feedback appropriately, and you will not be able to answer those feedback appropriately. So you should understand. You should first of all listen to it carefully. Understand the perspective of the person who is giving you the feedback, and if you can identify that this feedback is appropriate, then validate that feedback, whether that feedback is appropriate or not based on the perspective of yours and his. Then based on that, you can take the appropriate action.
Second part of that,
sir.
Second part was, how can we distinguish between constructive feedback and unproductive criticism from these types of people?
Yeah, constructive feedback, as we have already discussed, that constructive feedback comes up with the focus on specific improvement. So the person who is observing us, the friend, the boss who is observing us, he has come with a specific answer. He has come up with a specific area of improvement, and with the actionable and with a specific action to be taken for further growth. These are the constructive feedbacks. And unproductive feedback may be a vague one, which don't have any specific action plan, which don't have any specific. You have done something wrong. It is not a feedback. It is not a specific. It is unproductive feedback. The constructive feedback comes up with a specific area of improvement, and it also the person who is giving the feedback also give the appropriate solution to that feedback, or that how we can improve in that. So this is the basic difference between the unproductive feedback and constructive feedback.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a wonderful session, and of course, our chartered accountants are the successful person, and our students will also be successful person. But with this approach, we should be a good person also, not even successful person and a good person also. We should have a always positive approach, in not a defensive approach. So what I learned from you handling criticism and feedback positively is a very valuable skills, and we should always stay open-minded and listen carefully without getting defenses. We should focus on growth. We should understand the message, what is the behind the criticism, and always ask questions regarding if any clarity required. That is the good approach. This is a different approach we should learn, and this kind of approach will help us in the our progress and in society, in to encourage ourselves in society. I thankful to the board of study chairman sir, vice chairman sir, board of study chairman, vice chairman sir, and the team who is organizing this webinar, and especially thanks to the Chetan Maru sir for giving this wonderful session in detail and with examples. And I also thankful to the number of students who have attended this webinar, who joined the live, and they will later listen. They will later view this on YouTube. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Should we leave?
We are thankful to faculty and the moderator also. We are also thankful to the students also who have participated in this session. Thank you all of you.